Hi, and welcome to this quick enablement video for the NetApp AltaVault Cloud Integrated Storage Appliance, the market-leading solution for protecting data to public and private cloud storage. In this session, we'll provide an overview of the virtual AltaVault appliance and how to install and deploy it into VMware infrastructure. To begin, let's talk about what the AltaVault appliance is. AltaVault is a simple, easy-to-use cloud-integrated storage appliance which provides access to backup applications via NAS protocols including SMB, NFS, Veritas Open Storage or OST, and SnapMirror. Backups are written to the appliance by any of the leading backup application providers. The data is then optimized by applying a variable length inline deduplication, compression, and AES 256-bit encryption before it is saved to the local AltaVault cache and replicated to the cloud using your internet link. The cache is used for quick recovery of recently backed up data, and cloud storage provides long-term recovery, archive, and disaster recovery for backup data. AltaVault is available in physical, virtual, and cloud form factors. Physical AltaVault appliances available are the AVA 400 and AVA 800 appliances and have capacity ranges of up to 384 terabytes of on-premise cache. AltaVault also comes in 4 virtual models, which can be deployed on VMware, as we'll demonstrate in this video, Microsoft Hyper-V, and Linux KVM. Virtual AltaVault appliance size ranges from 2 terabyte AVA v2 to the 32 terabyte AVA v32, where the terabyte designation represents the maximum cache capacity of each virtual model. Each AltaVault appliance can store up to 5 times the cache size in cloud storage. For example, the AVA v32 appliance with 32 terabytes of cache can store up to 160 terabytes of AltaVault optimized data in the cloud. Depending on your deduplication rate, this can potentially represent petabytes worth of backup data over time. Virtual AltaVault appliances offer data protection for virtual environments, as well as complete recovery of backup data from cloud, regardless of whether that data was protected originally with a physical AltaVault appliance or a virtual AltaVault appliance. Before deploying virtual AltaVault, it is important to understand the key installation requirements for the VM, including virtual CPU, RAM memory, and disk cache storage. Each virtual AltaVault model has different requirements, and these are documented in the AltaVault Virtual Installation Guide. Once these requirements are met, the deployment of the virtual appliance is straightforward. Download the virtual AltaVault binary from the NetApp support website, located under Software Downloads. Virtual AltaVault for VMware comes in the OVA template format, which helps to quickly deploy the software on the VMware hypervisor. Once the software is downloaded, use the vCenter console to deploy the template. You can use the newer vSphere web client or the older vSphere client application to deploy AltaVault, but the installation procedure is the same. Identify the source template file you wish to deploy the virtual AltaVault appliance from, and then provide a name for the VM. Specify where the VM will be deployed to within the infrastructure environment and what data store will hold the deployed VM. Select the network settings for your virtual AltaVault network interfaces and proceed to deploy the AltaVault into the VMware infrastructure. After the VM is deployed and is available in the vSphere infrastructure, you'll need to edit the virtual machine settings and add the second hard disk. AltaVault uses the cache disk to store the most recently backed up data and to manage the data it has written to cloud storage. Specify the size of the volume up to the maximum size as described in the install guide for virtual AltaVault appliances. You may under-provision the cache disk size for proof of concepts or demonstrations, but for production deployments, configure the disk size as required by the installation guide. It is highly recommended to use high-performing, RAID-protected disk as the basis for the cache volume you add to the AltaVault to protect it against possible data loss and corruption. Once the disk options are specified, click Add to complete the hard disk addition. With the VM now configured, go ahead and start the virtual AltaVault appliance and monitor the console output. The first boot will take longer than subsequent boots as it sets up the cache disk for first use. Once the boot completes, you'll be able to log in with the default credentials, which are the user admin and the password. The command line configuration wizard will need to be run to configure the networking for the management interface, and you can set it up according to your network infrastructure. We'll use DHCP in this instance. Once the wizard completes, you can then log into the GUI at the IP address assigned to the management interface and proceed with the remaining configuration using the web GUI setup wizard as outlined in the AltaVault 123 setup demo video. With that, this concludes the quick demo on deploying AltaVault on VMware infrastructure. By offering AltaVault on hypervisors such as VMware, AltaVault users can deliver easy access for backups and fast recovery of backup data from anywhere in the world. For more information, visit our page at www.netapp.com/AltaVault.